and for now it's work. Okay, it's work. So hello, sorry for yesterday. I would like to show you my work on an architectural experience for giving me some ideas for Castmate. And I tried to have two main characteristics on this architecture, in this project architecture. First, the modular system, and secondly, the translation system, the localization. So, for now, I have this type of window. It works with Electron, maybe in English, and a view and Vits, but I don't really build the whole system. I will explain you. So I have a tab system here. I have a profile system with, I can click it, just write the name for now. I can create a profile like test2, and here to appear here, and I have test2. I can close the tabs, and I can click here, and if I create a profile with the same name on an already created ID, it writes an error message. I have this page. It's a module page. I will show you after how it works in code, and the setting page. For now, I have a selector, which I can switch language, and it switch the language in the whole project. Not here, but I haven't set up it. Okay, so if I know here it's in French, and I can change, and boom, it's in English. And also the message, I can go back in French, click here, up, the error message is in French. I can go in English, retype it, it's in English, etc. Okay, I can move my tabs. Okay, so how it works in code? It's the main problem with Castmate, I think, it's that Castmate is made with TypeScript. TypeScript is really good to type in general in programming and in all language. Is really interesting for debugging, build, etc. But for a modular system, it's really hard, or a thing to think since the beginning of the project, and it's really hard to implement. So I've made all my project in like vanilla JavaScript. For now, I have multiple things you can see here. I would like to show you some different things. So all the API propagate itself with the main Electron app .api for the backend. And if I go, if I go here in the frontend, if I have an API to propagate into the project, I use Windows something, and this thing you can't do this easily in TypeScript. You need to define each things in types extra. It's really not easy to make. So here I have this.app.api.define page. It's define the home page with an ID, the name, the icon, and a component official /page/ homepage.view. This thing. Hop. No. I close it. Now. Okay. Here. No, it's not this homepage. Yes. Here you have a special syntax I've created, \t and an ID. It's for translation. For translate things that we defined in the backend, and if we want to translate it in the front end. I will show you after the specific component I use for it. Here you have the module.js. It load. Sorry. No. Okay. So I load the handler and I load the module. This is not something I want. Okay, I correct some bugs in direct. So I load the different backend module, and I have different handler like this thing don't work for now, but here I have a module that gets components, and this thing reads with the file system library directly the file.view here, and with this I can show it directly here. It's linked with this thing, the dynamic view loader, but I want first to go to the translation system. Before I have the preload with some API like translation API get, this thing to get the different components, the page API and the modal API. Then you have the translation service where I load directly the translation for the official project and the different module. I load the module here, but in reality I load it in the user data, and I've made a symlink. Okay. And it's a JSON file. And in the under, I use Windows.view i18n to propagate this function in every part of the front end. So here you have the homepage.view. Here it's the syntax to translate with the ID. Okay. And here it's the translation file. I can do some things differently, but it's the idea of having a big JSON file with all the translation, and I have it in French with the same ID and all the things. After I have this, the translated string.view. For each word, I use a compute method. For each word, if it starts with a \t, I try to translate it with the ID. If we take this and sorry, the sidebar. Here I use translated string with my thing for me with my name ID directly in the translated string. Oh, sorry. And if it's not, I can say that if it's not start with \t, I just write the word. For example, for the create profile page modal, here you have the message. The message is made by, I go here, first part, the name, the name I want to write, and the second part of the message, and I translate the different parts of the message. If I go to it's profile page.js, here I have manager.change modal properties. It's a special method I have created, and here you have the message I write, the ID, another word with data.name, and the rest. Okay. And now the dynamic view loader, it's a real the real base of all the project, because with this library view3 sfc loader, I can dynamically load a view component. I load it as a string. It's here you see a bunch of different API things and all of this, but with this thing, I load the view part and the specific module. Here you have mypage.view. It's the counter you have here, and it's exactly this thing, and I load it dynamically. I load the page dynamically. If I can show you this, here you have dynamic view loader and the module name, page component, the page module name, page component, page properties. And for example, it's something like here you have official, is here it's maybe a page slash homepage.view, and here for example for the profile page, and it can be the profile name, for example, and all is in this added view. And here you can see for example the module backend. I have an init function with the API in, some console log to verify. This I don't implement this for now. And here I have I define the specific page here. So you see the ID page, the module that name that's here, and a badge for the icon. And here it's my module for the name of the module, and directly my page, it's like this directly, so directly like this. Thank you for listening me. Sorry for my English, it's not perfect for now, but I'll try. Write me some ideas to create something we can maybe one day implement in Castmate. I will try to do another version with a specific typed library for each module with the type, the API, etc. But it's really, really hard. And yes, it's all I have to say. Bye.